Greetings and welcome to the 119th weekly Shoolini TV News Bulletin, brought to you by School of Journalism and New Media, Shoolini University. Here we get you updated with the latest news from the campus. I'm Muskan, and before we get started, let's look at the headlines. Brainstorming session on preservation of environment held. 7-day STUTI program concluded in the university. Ms. Payal Jindal Khanna wins the ICF Trailblazer Coach Award. Blood donation camp with collaboration with IGMC and Red Ribbon Club.
Shoolini University, in collaboration with Himachal Pradesh Government's Department of Environment, Science and Technology, organized a brainstorming session on State of Environmental Report on Tuesday. Mr. Prabodh Saxena, Additional Chief Secretary, Himachal Pradesh, delivered an insightful address stating that this is not just a program but a message that needs to be conveyed to those who are concerned. He emphasized the importance of focusing on governing steps toward the set goals of environmental protection rather than the initial setbacks. Chancellor Professor P.K. Khosla expressed concern about the environment, citing floods and tree cutting around the world as examples. The panelists and experts gave their recommendations to improve issues related to the environment. Professor R.C. Sobti, former Vice-Chancellor, Punjab University, Chandigarh, said we should avoid destructive use of environmental minerals. Professor K.R. Dhiman, former Vice-Chancellor, University of Horticulture and Forestry, Solan, lauded the new government policies for contaminated water and garbage collection facilities by the municipal corporation. Expert Dr. Karan Avtar Singh, IAS, former chairperson, Punjab Water Regulation and Development Authority, said there should be a chapter on environmental conservation at primary level education with demonstrative seminars. Dr. S.S. Minhas, Vice Chancellor, MMU, said we should focus more on improving the environment because diseases caused by inadequate environmental conditions account 25% of all deaths. Earlier, the Vice-Chancellor Professor Atul Khosla expressed his views on the need to protect the environment, which is one of the most critical agendas of today. Mr. Lalit Jain, IAS, Director, Environment, Science and Technology, Government of Himachal Pradesh, shared the State of the Environmental reports. At the valedictory event, Pro-Chancellor Mr. Vishal Anand underlined the need to more attention to the environment.
Thanks, Durtiman. Now Deeksha will take you through the details. Regarding STUTI program, go ahead, Deeksha.
A 7-day training scheme of Government of India on synergistic training program utilizing the scientific and technological infrastructure called STUTI ICT program concluded successfully at Shoolini University on Monday.
Chief Guest Professor Tej Pratap, Vice Chancellor Govind Ballabh Pant University of Agriculture and Technology, Pantnagar, former Vice Chancellor of CSK Himachal Pradesh Agriculture University, Palampur, addressed the gathering and wished everyone a better future. Dr. Deepak Kumar, Associate Professor, Department of Pharmaceutical Chemistry, School of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Coordinator IHUB Shoolini, and Coordinator of the training program welcomed the delegates.
Professor Ashish Khosla, Director School of AI, Computer and Data Sciences, delivered a talk on artificial intelligence and its role in health sciences. Several delegates, including senior academicians, administrators and advocates, participated during the week-long second edition of STUTI.
What a delightful news. Now let's move ahead to next news about We Empower program. Om has the details.
Head of We Empower coaching program at Shoolini University, Ms. Payal Jindal Khanna, has won the prestigious ICF Coaching Excellence Trailblazer Award 2022. This award was given during ICF India Conclave. The award was presented by ICF CEO Ms. Magdalene Mook from the USA. Senior coach Payal Khanna has brought together 115 ICF credentialed coaches to the university to coach the students and the faculty members one-on-one in a unique and first of its kind initiative in a higher education institute. Congratulating her for the huge recognition she has brought to Shoolini University, Vice Chancellor Professor Atul Khosla thanked ICF India for recognizing the out-of-the-box mission and efforts to bring individualized professional leadership coaching to every student in the university at no extra cost. It would help preparing leaders that the world so desperately needs, he added.
Fantastic news it was, and now we have Arisha to give you details about a talk session. Over to you, Arisha.
Celebrating the 75th year of the country's independence, the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the Chitrakoot School of Liberal Arts at Shoolini University organized a talk session with an eminent academicians. Professor Sachidananda Mahante, former Vice Chancellor of the Central University of Odisha, Professor and Head of the Department of English at the University of Hyderabad. Professor Mahante delivered his lecture on Partition 75, Looking Forward, Looking Back, Memories, Identities and Lesson, while political pundits must have answers to the crisis in South Asia, and historians grapple with the many causes of the Indian partition. It is in the realm of the literature, culture, research and documentation that lasting answers could be found to the enduring problems of the Indian partition, he said. Chancellor Professor P.K. Khosla, president over the talk and shared his own experiences as a child during the partition days. Vice Chancellor Professor Atul Khosla welcomed the speaker and felicitated him.
Thanks, Arisha. The university organized blood donation camp. Khushi has the details. Go ahead, Khushi.
The camp was organized with the help of Indira Gandhi Medical College, Shimla. Dean Students Welfare Ms. Poonam Nanda thanked the IGMC and the volunteers for helping people for such a noble cause. The camp was organized with the help of Indira Gandhi Medical College, Shimla. Dean Students Welfare Ms. Poonam Nanda thanked the IGMC and the volunteers for helping people for such a noble cause.
Now, before we go, RJ Aditi will tell you about the upcoming radio shows on Radio Shoolini, exclusively available on My Shoolini app.
Hi, this is me Aditi and I am here to tell you about upcoming shows on Radio Shoolini. RJ Dakshita, Dil Ki Baat, RJ Indu, उन्नति की राहें, आरजे दिव्या बधाई हो वायरल हुआ है, आरजे अदिति हफ्ता वसूल. So don't forget to listen these shows on Radio Shoolini. आवाज वादियों की.
That's all for the week. Thanks for watching. We shall bring you the next edition on next Friday. Till then, take care, stay safe and don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. Before you head out, also do comment if you want us to add something new to our bulletin. Namaskar.